What is up, mathletes? Welcome back to another episode of Math with Dr. Math, and today we're going to teach you how to grow your channel to over 3 million subscribers. Yeah. What? We're not even at 300 yet? Oh. I guess we'll do word problems today. Alright, so let's look at this problem here. Alright, so we got a word problem. So we got my friend here, he's training for a bicycle race, right? And he could ride his bike 25 miles per hour. All right, so one day he had been riding for 3/5 of an hour. He had to stop and fix a flat tire. Don't you hate when that happens? So how many miles had he ridden when he stopped? And the diagram below is useful. All right, so let's check this problem out. What we're gonna need here is ratios, proportions that kind of help us out. So let's set up this problem because it's all in the setup. All right, so let's set this up. So what we know is that our friend here can ride 25 miles, and notice how I'm labeling everything. So I'm just deciding to have miles on top, and he could travel 25 miles in 1 hour. All right, but notice before they stopped, what they do? They fix their flat tire. So before they stopped, they didn't drive that full hour. They did 3/5 of that hour. So the big question is, how many miles, right? We're looking for how many miles did they ride up to that point? So that is what we don't know. So we're gonna say X right here. So the most important part, the hard part, is the setup. And the trick, the key to setting up these problems is always make sure that your units match up. So if we're talking about miles in the numerator, then over here in the numerator on top, you better have the same units, miles as well. If we choose to put hours down here, then down here in our denominator, we're also gonna have hours. So before, when I was in my math class, I hated labeling, but man, it would save me so much time and money. So make sure you label like a boss, and this is gonna make things so much easier for you, because now you have 1 fraction equals 1 fraction. So to solve, all we do is we cross multiply, right? We're gonna multiply those two, and we're gonna multiply these two right here. So x times 1, we're left with 1x, or just x, and that's gonna equal 25 times 3/5. And again, if you have trouble with fractions, that 25, let's put it over 1 so you could see. Some of you visually, it's going to make it much easier for you to handle this. All right, if you don't have a problem with fractions, don't worry about it, but if you do, maybe put that 1 on the bottom so that visually you could see, oh, you know what, I'm going to be able to divide 25 divided by 5 gives me 5, and that 5 in the denominator totally cancels out, right? So what we're left with is 5 times 3. So x equals 5 times 3, which is 15. And look at the units we're interested in. We're trying to find out how many miles. So make sure you write down the units. So this is 15 miles. That's how far this person rode on his bike before he fixed his flat tire. All right, folks, we're keeping it short and simple today. So if that helped you, destroy that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.